So how do you maintain your energy and motivation when you're working super long days? Hey everyone, Kevin Kruse here, and today's question comes from John. He sent me an email that said, I'm currently working in investment management, a challenging job, and in a competitive environment that requires extra hours. Also, studying for the CFA, an average of 2 to 3 hours a day for 6 months. This is doable without any doubt, but the issue is, after a while, this routine is demotivating. How can someone organize his time to keep up with the same energy and motivation? So, John, the reality is you can't. So study after study shows that about an hour after we wake up in the day, that's when we are at our best, mentally at our best. We make the best decisions, we're most creative, we're most focused and productive. And we're strong for only a couple of hours in the morning, and then we slowly decline and mentally get worse and worse, lose our focus and slow down. Now there's some things that we can do to try to fight that though, to try to keep it even. And you might be surprised, but most of it has to do with physical stuff, our health, how to take care of our body. I always say the number one variable to success in anything is environment. So when it comes to motivation and energy that's in our mind and our body, the body and what we put in it is the environment. So the first thing is what I call half-U hydration. Half-U hydration. Now, when we wake up, we are already about 1% dehydrated, and most of us never fully hydrate. You'd be surprised at how much water you need to keep your mind at its best. So half-U hydration is saying take your body weight, let's say you weigh 180 pounds, divide that in half, divide it by 2, that means you need 90 ounces of water a day. If you weighed 120 pounds, divide that in half, you'd be drinking 60 ounces of water each day. A rule of thumb, and this is going to sound crazy, is you really want to be drinking a gallon of water. Most people should be drinking a gallon of water throughout the day. Whenever you see serious fitness people who are really into CrossFit or they're bodybuilders, you'll see them literally carrying a gallon water jug when they fill it up in the morning and they just bring it with them everywhere they go. By the time they go to bed, that thing is empty. Now, the other thing physically to keep in mind is your meals. Now, back in the day when I was young and dumb, I would wake up in the morning and I'd already feel behind schedule. So I'd rush out the door without breakfast. I would just drink coffee until 1 or 2 o'clock. I'd be starving for lunch, so I'd grab something like a slice of pizza or maybe a sub sandwich. And I was having these crazy peaks and crashes of energy. If you want to maintain high energy, you want to do 5 meals a day. These are going to be smaller than your normal meals, but 5 slow carb meals. You want your protein, you want your fruit or vegetables, and you can have a carb, but unlike white carbs, you're going to want it to be more things like beans or lentils, maybe some brown rice, but spread your meals out. Otherwise, what happens is your glucose peaks in your body and then it crashes down and you have these peaks throughout the day. You want to keep a more steady energy level by spreading your meals out throughout that working day. Last idea for you, John, is to use something like the Pomodoro System. This is where you're working in sprints, working jam sessions, and then force yourself to take breaks. The Pomodoro System suggests you work for a 25-minute sprint and then a 5-minute break. It's a little short for me and a lot of other people. I like to work in a 50-minute sprint, literally timed with a clock or with the timer on your phone, and then a 10-minute break. And if you do these cycles throughout the day, you're going to find you can maintain that energy and motivation for a much longer time. Hope that helps, John, and good luck.